The pattern is this, that great spiritual triumphs are often immediately followed by great spiritual challenges. Great spiritual triumphs are oftentimes immediately followed by great spiritual challenges. If we think of the prophet Elijah, after his great victory over the prophets of Baal, and then after a long period of drought, the Lord speaks through him and brings rain. And it even says in 1 Kings that the hand of God was upon him. And then the very next text, Elijah is alone in the wilderness asking God to take away his life. Even in the life of our Lord, we think of his baptism. He was at the Jordan River. He was baptized by John there, and the heavens burst open. The Spirit of God descends in the form of a dove, and we hear the voice of the Father saying, "Behold, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." And then immediately after that, the Spirit leads him into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil for 40 days. We think of Peter, who after his great confession, he says, "Thou art the Christ, Son of the living God." And then the very next passage, Jesus is talking to Peter saying, "Get thee behind me, Satan." And so we have something similar here with Abram. After great spiritual triumph, there is this great spiritual challenge. Abram has the call of God. God comes to him graciously and gives him promises and calls him to leave behind this old life. And Abram is obedient. He believes the Lord's promises. He has great confidence in God, and that's evident in his actions that take place, doing what the Lord tells him to do, going to the promised land, going to these various places, and building altars there to worship the Lord. And then we have this text in Genesis 12, where we see Abram, the self-centered, Abram, the terrible husband, Abram, the deceiver,